Aloha. We are at the Kapiolani Park, May Day Lay Day Festival, where we have a group petitioning for the return of the banners that were taken from Deoccupy Honolulu yesterday. We're local Hawaiian cultural practitioner Laulani Teale is helping to organize the group and instructing them on being able to the necessity of showing some proper respect during this festival. The reason why we're here is that it's a city organized festival. We are at Kapiolani Park.
Okay, so let's go. Let's go and we'll look for cops and the press, and we're gonna kind of meet and greet.
It's a meet and greet.
And look for any suspicious individuals, such as politicians involved in this happening.
That's the one we walked in the mayor's office with.
And this
holding
is
a paddle.
Okay,
that's a group shot of that banner that was taken.
Okay. Let's go. We're just going to be visible. The main thing is to be visible. By the way,
sorry for kind of the bumpiness here. I'm trying to walk backwards a little bit. We are at Kapiolani Park Lay Day Festival, organized by the city, lay makers out of Hawaiian cultural events. We will back up here in the group. The banner was done by artist Raul Gonzalez of the Kanawai Mamalahoi. The law of the splintered paddle, which was proclaimed by King Kamehameha. Some of the police here were actually at the race.
Good, how are you doing?
What is the purpose of your march today?
So the reason is because we want to see not only this kind of culture protected and supported, and I should mention that my mom is a long-time lei maker and she's making leis over there. My whole family is over there making leis. But right now I have to take a break from lei making because the city has been abusing Kanawai Mamalahoy, which is a much more important root of our culture. Yesterday, the city and county stole this is a stolen item. And oh, by the way, can I file a police report? I haven't filed one yet. Yeah, okay, so there was a raid on the Deoccupy Honolulu encampment, and this work of art right here, along with one that said "Wamau ke'ea o ka'aina ikapono," was stolen. We've had first-hand accounts that it's sitting right now in Wesley Chan's office, the head of the Department of Facilities and Maintenance. And he has said otherwise and refuses to return it. So therefore, we are asking that the city and county respect real Hawaiian culture and those who stand for the people, including these people right here who came down from the Deoccupy Honolulu encampment, because they are standing for the protection of Kanawai Mamalahoy, the law of the splintered paddle, which is the first law of this land.
This is a splintered panel, and it's tagged under Ordinance 1129 for removal for theft by the police. They've done a lot of stealing of a lot of property that they had no right to touch.
The arrows that were taken yesterday weren't even tagged, because that was specifically targeted by HPD to take that mural as well as art supplies to disrupt our May 1st celebration.
It was a specific ploy to try to disrupt our May Day political statements.
And a banner, an artwork that said "Wamau ke'ea o ka'aina ikapono" was also taken. As you know, that's being used by the state as its motto, but it's really a very sacred statement that was uttered by Kauikeo'uli, Kamehameha III, who did so right there at Thomas Square, in celebration of sovereignty, and that was taken. I'm here as a laymaker, as a long-time laymaker and a long-time participant in this event. I'm here to say it's not enough to just make the lays and promote the culture and play the music. Real culture needs to be respected in a very real way. So that's what we're here to do. We're here to spread the word that it's not enough to make lays and to look nice for the tourist industry. That's fine if everything is pono, but right now everything is not pono. My artwork that I helped to facilitate, which was done by an international artist who donated his time out of Aloha as an indigenous brother, helping other indigenous people and others who are, raising their voices in Ku'e, was stolen, and it hasn't been given back. And I would like to file a police report. Not right now, because I think we need to go and spread our message and make sure that people know about this. But I really would like to. Okay, thank you.
That Bono's restored.
Thank you so much. Okay, aloha. Thank you. Okay. Aloha. This time,
That is historic Diamond Head in the background. And if you're just joining us, we are at Kapiolani Park at the annual May Day Lay Day Festival.
And then come back here and if there's a break, we'll walk.
The music is coming from the bandstand here. There's Michael Daly, artist, who also had a very large painting, two actually, that were seized illegally. See a lot of people here. This is the city's way of promoting Hawaiian culture, yet they steal I'm following around. You can see these banners on paddles because it's the banner of the law of the splintered paddle that was seized. Big kind of making a circuit is really part of the educational process. There's Mayor Carlisle and Tulsi Gabbard on the one side because Tulsi Gabbard promoted and introduced Bill 54, which became Ordinance 11-029, that allows the seizure of property.
All right, cool. Aloha. Actually, because no, we had the banner on that. We had this internationally known mural artist came down and just wanted to do something for Hawaiian QA, and so he painted this. That's him and his family. He's an indigenous person from California, and he painted this just out of aloha, and it was stolen yesterday by the city and county. Stolen by the city and county.
They didn't put one of these tags on it. They just came and stole it.
It wasn't tagged. It was completely
all our artwork supplies and banners were donated for the latest.
And we've been told by eyewitnesses that banner is sitting in the office of Wesley Chan, who is the head of the Department of Facilities and Maintenance, who talked to me on the phone and said he was going to have to dig through all these trash cans and make this whole process, that I would have to get it back several days later, basically. Realistically, when we've heard that it's sitting in his office, and I have no reason to think that that's false. So, unfortunately, so it's come down to that we are having to be here. Some of these guys are from the Occupy Honolulu encampment at Thomas Square, where
the government is government.
Exactly.
Breaking their own laws.
Exactly. So. Oh, let's go follow them. Let's go talk. Yeah, we go talk story with them. Okay,
We're gonna. Some of the police here were at the raid, so we're gonna go talk to them.
Let's go ask them if they know anything.
Laulani, why they
For your information, I think the mayor's scheduled to be here in about 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. You guys don't go down there. I'm just wondering if anybody's seen my banner because it was stolen. By the cops.
By the police. There was about 30 police there. It was a city action done through the police.
Yeah,
We weren't
and
there, so I can't
that's.
answer.
They're gonna protest the rail. We do.
Well, in order to protest
protesting
the rail, we need
1129.
to keep Hawaiian culture protected, and we need to have people protected because we can't protest anything if we're being abused. You know, so
Especially when they come in to our camp using physical force.
yeah.
When an officer kicks me in the head and pushes and hits me, that's a problem.
Okay, well, we're not there, so I can't
Yeah,
answer
yeah,
for
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But we just want to we want to kind of raise awareness because we want to make sure that the Kanaka'i Hawaii was there to protect the people. That's it was issued by Kamehameha the First in order to protect the people, and if the people can't be protected, we can't protect anything. So I mean I'm bummed because I have to leave. My mom is making lays over there, and I can't be over there making lays with her. I have to be over here trying to raise awareness about the theft of my of artwork that an indigenous brother did for us.
And the horrible actions of the city through the cops.
Yeah. I mean, that's not blaming you folks. It's just but this stuff is going on, and it's got to stop already. It's got to stop. We need you folks as the Makai. We need you to actually uphold the splintered paddle that's in the center of your badge.
This is a splinter panel, and it was tagged 1129 ordinance. So
That's
that
my
it could be taken
that's my
away.
paddle. It's got a tag right on
That's
it.
how much you expect to happen.
Yeah, so we're just trying to raise awareness, especially for city people and especially for the police. We're not blaming anybody who hasn't been involved in this, but we do want to make sure that people understand what's going on and that we're not going to. People can't stand for it anymore. We as Hawaiians need to stand together with these folks who are here from deoccupy Honolulu and standing against the wrongs that are happening all over the world. We all need to stand up and say, you cannot abuse people. You just can't abuse people. Okay, have a good day, guys.
We are at Kapiolani Park, the city's annual May Day Lay Day Festival, trying to
My brother next to the ATM machine.
educate people. See some major music, the bandstand.
All right, well, we can spread out too. Let another one.
I heard you everything.
If you're just joining us, we are at Kapiolani Park, where there's the city's annual May Day Festival, and we're spreading awareness and petitioning for the return of the banners that were stolen by the police from the De-Occupy Honolulu encampment yesterday. Signs were made by, no, it wasn't a sign, it was a mural banner-sized painting by artist Raul Gonzalez. We're asking for the return at this city festival. We're following Hawaiian cultural practitioner Laulani Teale. He's leading a small group here. People are not together, they're actually kind of spread out here.
You want to stay here?
See, we are near the bandstand where there's some kind of tourist cultural event. There are actually signs here. There are a total of about 3 very large paintings that were stolen from De-Occupy Honolulu yesterday by city crews who taped off the De-Occupy Honolulu encampment as though it were a crime scene, forced the protesters outside the perimeter and targeted one tent which contained the artwork and art supplies, and took that. And those are being prepared for the May Day general strike events that are to be going on about now at Thomas Square, and we'll be returning there later on today. Laulani is blowing the conch shell, which has always been the sign of something happening, something to pay attention to. Some people returning. I'm going to get a bit of a head start in front of them. This is looking toward Waikiki Beach, if you're familiar with the area. These are vendors and whatnot set up. It's quite a tourist event. Sorry for kind of the bumpiness. We're following Laulani and some of the people with signs demanding return of the banners that were stolen from the Occupy Honolulu yesterday, that were created by artists to prepare for today's May Day festival. Sorry for kind of the bumpy I'm gonna make sure you kind of get an idea of the area. So I'm gonna take a slow pan around the area. This is Kapiolani Park, which is in Waikiki, which is in Honolulu, and this is at a big city and county organized event. Where a group here is petitioning for the return of the banners that were stolen and letting people know.
Karen, I need her. We can't go bother Mayor Carlisle without Karen. Come on, Karen.
She's being... Oh, I guess we shouldn't talk online about Karen.
Karen is a wonderful person.
Karen is a wonderful person. We're really, you know, if you have Karen's phone number, tell her to keep... We are actually trying to find Mayor Carlisle. The mayor or council members. You know, it's an election year. We're going to try and find some politicians. This looks like the politician area, I guess. Trying to find the mayor. I would look for police, and I think the police would be around the mayor. Or am I thinking of West China?
Let me know. You need us.
We're back at the bandstand at Kapiolani Park. This is a city organized event. We're trying to have our banner returned, the banner that was stolen from Occupy Honolulu at Thomas Square, which is a few miles away, maybe 5 miles away from where we're standing now. Some of the same police that are patrolling now were on the raid. Or in the back. I don't see the Mayor Carlisle black people, and other political types like council members and whatnot generally run away if they see us or a camera, because we ask hard questions. Here's Michael Daly, who had artists who had one of the... You had one of the paintings that was... actually, you had two. Two very... I know I saw one, Pacific Sustainability, that was really large.
Pacific Sustainability. And the other was a large canvas called Hawaiian National Emblems. It featured the national flag of Hawaii and the national crest with the national motto. And in English, the motto says, "The life of the land is perpetuated in righteousness." So it's ironic, not really. It's not surprising that the city parks and recreation took the work.
Now, I was there during the raid. They targeted that one tent that had the paintings in it and the art supplies, and they took that even though it wasn't tagged.
The tent was erected not long before they'd come, and they're saying that it was tagged, I think, 48 hours. About 70 hours. So, because they recognized that tent, photographs, they said, and I'm getting this from Wesley Chung, the director of Parks Facility and Maintenance, who told me personally that he had photographic evidence that that tent was
Supposed to be 24 hours.
So I thought the confiscation period had expired. I wasn't aware that that tent had been up before, if at all. I'd like to see the evidence.
They have to tag it, and then 24 hours later they can, take it away.
Yes.
They have a spy camera up at the corner, so they should be able to tell. But the tents are rotated out; they're not stored
they
on.
Would be able to see when we put that tent up. And us packing the art supplies in. There were brushes and paints. And the paints are fluid according to the department, and so they're not just being confiscated, they've been destroyed.
It's not the first time they've confiscated art supplies. They did so on the raid on February 15th, where they seized property from private property.
The art supplies that I had donated.
Let's go around the front. He's not here, so let's go find him.
We're going to go find who we're looking for.
Mayor Carlisle.
Is he here?
We don't know, but he must be, right? And if not, then there's probably other city council members.
Let's look for council members and that kind of thing.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Okay.
About the real Hawaiian culture that needs to be protected, that is being harmed by Ordinance 11-029, formerly known as Bill 54, which Ms. Tulsi Gabbard introduced and has been just destroying Hawaiian people's lives. And not to mention the most sacred part of our culture, which is Kanawai Mamalahoi.
Okay, we're going to follow Laulani, see if we can find the mayor and some Honolulu City Council members.
It's a break.
I'm just counting how many mics I would have
Laulani Teale and some protesters and supporters of Deoccupy Honolulu, where a number of large banners were illegally seized.
They're not even following their own rules of tagging stuff.
I'm going to get up along the edge here so we can see. I'm up on the bandstand area. The city workers turned up the sound in order to drown out what people are down here. That'd be that guy up there. festival of some kind.
Wake up! We're gonna have a May Day. What the flowers mean is a May Day. Okay, okay. All right.
Hello, Mokahio.
There's part of the culture that the city can make money off of as tourist attractions, and there's some parts of the culture that protect people that cause problems for their police, and the police ignores. And we're trying to promote the part that protects people, and also petitioning for the return of banners that were stolen yesterday. And we turn around, give everybody a look at where we are, what we're doing. So we can get some this is reference to Mayor Carlisle. Mayor of the city and county of Honolulu, which is this entire island, which is the most populous island. 800,000 or 900,000 people of the total 1.4, 1.3, 1.4 mil of the entire state. So hand so we know what it is we're looking at. We're near the bandstand where a group of young people are performing or chanting. They tend to avoid being on our cameras. The city actively promotes the part of the culture that they can make $1 off, and disregards the part of the culture that protects people. The Kanawai Mamalahoi is the first law of the first king that protects the people. It was the law of protection. It was the first law of the Kingdom of Hawaii. A banner proclaiming that, done by artist Raul Gonzalez, was taken from the De-Occupy Honolulu encampment. Yesterday, in the 15th raid against it, it was 15th raid against it in the past 170 some odd days, making it one of the oldest, most enduring encampments in the Occupy movement. Standing here with a group of people with signs, being a bit conspicuous. Can't get high enough to really get a... There are some people performing on the lower part of the stage. Bandstand, where directly in front we have some people protesting the seizure of the banner done by Raul Gonzalez. Waipohaku eat rocks. Joining us, we're at Kapiolani Park, Honolulu, Hawaii, at the city's annual May Day, Lay Day Festival with Hawaiian cultural practitioner Laulani Teale and some members from De-Occupy Honolulu who are protesting the illegal seizure of the Kanawai Mamalahoi banner that was created by Raul Gonzalez and two other large paintings by artist Michael Daly of Honolulu. pictures of people taking pictures of me. Standing here.
Pretty cool thing about Laulani, who's singing these beautiful songs. These are all songs that speak of Ku'e. The last one had Mele'ai Pohaku prominently in it, which is to eat the stones. The manao being that we would rather eat stones than to give in to the government's wrongs.
I think they were at the ceremony for the ki'i that was built, ki'i of Haloa that was built in front of the Capitol.
Yeah, they're amazing. They owe to the youth.
Well, what are we doing and how are we doing?
We're doing good. Right now we're just paying respect to the Opio, and as soon as they're called, the May Court is going on, so we're continuing on. We were going to send a message about protecting real Hawaiian culture. We're looking to do that with a lot of respect for the culture that's being practiced here, and yet at the same time with impertinence to the city's positioning and abuse of that culture.
Okay. So we'll be following Laulani in a moment.
So where's... Okay, you guys...
As we gather the people.
We're starting to chant in the court.
For a very spontaneous demonstration, getting some support from some people. I'm just gonna...
The walk started at Occupy at 12:30. The parade, kind of a walk.
Oh, I thought it was 1:30.
1:30?
I think so, yeah. Which reminds me, I
thought it was 12:30.
Andy? He was sitting down there.
I may have to cut away in a moment, but I want to follow Laulani in a few minutes. Court enters. Is great at promoting certain parts of the culture and for suppressing other parts of the culture. cut away for a moment and come back in a little while. Save some bandwidth. We'll be cutting back